everyone, it's Alicia again, and today I thought I would show you a drive through the Peaks of Otter Campground and give you a little bit of information at the same time. When we went down the Blue Ridge Parkway the other day, we decided to drive through the Peaks of Otter Campground. And the Peaks of Otter Campground is in the Peaks of Otter area, and it is all just right off of the Blue Ridge Parkway. The Peaks of Otter are 3 mountain peaks in the Blue Ridge Mountains that overlook the town of Bedford, Virginia. The Peaks of Otter Campground is a 3-loop campground, and I will go ahead and insert a picture of the loops in the right-hand corner. And I will also be inserting pictures along the way that coordinate with what I'm talking about. So the A loop is mainly for tent campers, though there are 5 RV sites. The B loop is for tents only. The T loop is for RVs. And the difference between RV and tent sites is that the RV sites have a larger back-end or pull-through parking spaces, and they don't have tent pads, as do the tent sites. Overall, there are 90 tent sites and 53 RV sites. Each loop has at least one restroom with toilets and sinks, but there are no showers or hot water. There is drinking water, and there's also a dump station. The campground is open from early May through the fall color season, usually the first weekend in November, and October is their busiest month. Reservations can be made for about 1/3 of the sites, and they can be made at recreation.gov. The remainder of the sites are available on a first-come, first-served basis. The campground also has bear boxes to protect your food, but they are not one per site. They are randomly scattered throughout the campground. There is a visitor center, and there is also a country store where you can get camping supplies. As for recreation in the area, there is the 24-acre Abbott Lake, and that sits right in front of the Peaks of Otter Lodge and Restaurant, which are also available and within walking distance to the campground. Abbott Lake is one of the biggest attractions of the Peaks of Otter Park. The lake is well stocked with smallmouth bass and bluegill. If you are looking for hiking, there are numerous opportunities in this area, and they start with the easiest, which is a flat trail around Abbott Lake that is a mile long. The most difficult trail and also the most popular is Flattop Trail, and that's the one that I really want to do and just haven't had a chance to do yet. This trail is 1.5 miles to the summit. There's also the Elk Run Loop, and that is 0.8 of a mile. The Harkening Hill Loop Trail, and this is a 3.3 mile trail that also begins behind the visitor center. There is the Johnson Farm Trail, and this is a loop trail approximately 2 miles long, and it follows a section of the Harkening Hill Loop Trail that, beginning at the north end of the visitor center parking area, the trail leads 1.1 miles to the Johnson Farm, and this was originally built in the 1850s. Lastly, there is the Flattop Trail, and the Flattop rises to an elevation of 4,004 feet. It is a loop trail and also second most difficult. Overall, I think the Peaks of Otter Campground seems like a pretty nice campground. It's very pretty, and it's in a really nice area with lots of different recreational things available with the lake and all the different hiking trails. The thing that is a deterrent to me is the fact that they don't have electric or water hookups, and they also don't have showers. So this might be the type of campground that would be good for a short stay.
and maybe not necessarily a long one. But if lack of hookups is not something that bothers you, then this would probably be a great campground for you all around. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, the cost at this campground is $20 a night for all sites. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this drive-through, and I will see you with the next video. Bye.